to talk to you today. I want to speak about fathers as fighters. In our culture, we have a lot of fathers, and I've been there at various times in my life where I've just not fought for myself and my own sanity and my own health. I've not fought for my wife, my marriage. I've not fought for my children. But yet, I want to speak this message as just a charge to us men and us fathers to fight. There's a power in us fighting. There's a power in our authority. There's a power in our voice. There's a power in us being who we are God ordained to be as leaders and fighters. From a Hebraic context, father means strength of the house, or it means first of the house, or leader of the house. And just that framework, that word picture of being the first, the strength, the leader of the house, fundamentally and inherently causes us, or puts our role to be fighters. So men, I want to charge us to fight today. Men, I want to charge us to rise up. In ways we can fight, we can begin to think about our own disciplines, our own life disciplines, that what are things that we're doing that are undisciplined. A fighter is trained. A fighter behind the scenes learns how to wield his sword. He learns how to be disciplined, to get up, to do the things he needs to do. He's on guard, he's alert. He doesn't just let anything happen. A fighter knows that if I don't fight, I will lose. And I will lose either my life or I'll lose everything around me, from my wife or my children, those things that are important to me, my money, my finances. One brother had said it to me years ago. He said, money, matrimony, and mission. And he was talking about just how a father and a man seeds and cultivates his matrimony, his marriage. He cultivates his mission, his calling, the things that he's called to do in life, and then his money, and this idea of his resources and what his provision and what helps provide for his family, provide the things that he needs for life. So men, rise up. It's time for fathers to rise up. It's time for us men to rise up. It's time for us to live a life that God has ordained for us to live. Our wives and women and daughters are looking for us to rise up. If we could really be honest, sometimes some of our wives and women are saying, I wish men would rise up, because they see the pressure of what's happening when men are quiet, men are passive, men are silent, men are cowards, men are just simply chickens, and they won't get up. Men have a weak back. This is just a broke back kind of man. Instead of rising up and saying, no, I'm going to lead my family. I'm going to lead in culture. I'm going to lead in ways that's a servant leader, in ways that allows for my wife to be honored, my children to be honored, the women in my world to be exalted and honored and to be cultivated and cared for, my children to be pruned and trained and disciplined, and to let my voice, my leadership as a man, to bring peace and order and security to all those around me. So man, this is a challenge for all of us. Hope this plants a seed in your heart today, and I hope you're well. Take care.